My name is Jason Grebley. I'm an associate professor at the Kirby Institute at UNSW Sydney in Australia, and I'm also the president of the International Network Hepatitis and Substance Users. Being a Canadian living in Australia, I've been so incredibly fortunate to be able to be a part of what's been going on in Australia over the past several years. Australia was one of the first countries to make hepatitis C a public health priority, and the minister, Sussan Ley, made a commitment in 2015 to make access for HCV-DAA therapies available for all people living with hepatitis C. And the government in December of that year made hepatitis C DAA therapies available with no restrictions based on liver disease stage, no restrictions based on drug and alcohol use, and enabled general practitioners the ability to prescribe new DAA therapies, which enabled us to achieve incredibly broad access. There's about 230,000 people living with chronic hepatitis C in Australia, and in the first year of DAA therapy availability, we treated almost over 30,000 people with DAA therapies, so representing about 14% of the estimated chronic pool. So it's been an incredible journey. Last year we did see a decrease in the treatment numbers, in part due to the fact that large numbers of individuals who are in hospital-based settings that needed treatment with advanced disease had been treated. But we're placed to treat another 24,000 people with DAAs we estimate in 2017. Which really is a tremendous effort, and so it's really been a true success story. Australia is now in its 5th national strategy, so very, very strong support from the strategic perspective. The government that actually approved the DAA therapies and made this commitment was actually a conservative government. So there was actually bipartisan political support for making the availability of DAAs to all a priority. There was an incredibly strong role of the community, both community hepatitis C organizations and also community-based drug user organizations, and these organizations are funded by the government, so it enables them to really have a strong voice, and they really played a key role in achieving this. The other thing that was really, really crucial is having the availability of guidelines for the management of hepatitis C, so that general practitioners could prescribe these new therapies. And there was also a very, very large education and training component that was led by the Australasian Society for HIV, Viral Hepatitis and Sexual Health Medicine, which was able to provide enhanced capacity and to improve competency in both general practitioners, drug and alcohol specialists, and nurses and other healthcare providers working in the field. So yeah, it's been an incredible journey, and I think it is a successful model. One of the main differences in the response to hepatitis C in Australia as compared to Canada is I think Australia took very much a public health approach to dealing with hepatitis C. If you take the broad access that was available in Australia, the negotiations that went on between government and the role of community and providers and researchers into that process, I think that was a really, really crucial component. I think it took a little bit longer for Canada to work together with industry and with practitioners, providers, the community, researchers to negotiate sort of better prices on DAA therapies in Canada. And so we're now in a situation where some of these restrictions that are based on liver disease stage are being removed. Fortunately, Canada has a very strong primary care workforce and lots of drug and alcohol providers who are, I think, think, interested and willing. And when you have restrictions based on fibrosis stage, like is in place in Canada, it actually acts as a double restriction, because if you're restricting to people with advanced disease, it's actually limiting it to specialists who can prescribe. So by removing this, it's going to enable the general practitioner workforce to enter in and to assist. I think, Canada's incredibly well placed to be able to get themselves on track for the WHO elimination targets by 2030. Currently, we're not one of the 9 countries that are currently on track to achieving the WHO elimination target. So we really need to move towards, if you look at the services that are available in Canada, we've got a large number of community health centers, drug and alcohol providers, engaged general practitioners. So we just need to mobilize this workforce to be able to provide DA therapies and work towards hepatitis C elimination in Canada.